For our next speaker, I want to call Flora Peter from Sabah.
Good evening, everyone. I am truly happy and honored to be here today to share with you all a few of my thoughts and experiences. As you know, yes, I am from Sabah, and as Sabahan would like to be known as Sabahan. And that was me for many years before. I only want to be known as Sabahan rather than as a Malaysian. This was because, why as a Sabahan and not as a Malaysian? This was because of the way we were unfairly treated by the federal government. Then, when I turned 21, I was excited because then I have my voting right. I can exercise my citizenship. I can exercise my right to vote now at that time. So I even volunteer to help the political party that I believe in at that time in small ways. And I was so thrilled when they won the election that year. However, my happiness was short-lived because through the years, the state government that I believe in, that I supported in, forgot or they did not keep their promises to the people. I lost interest. My heart was crushed, and I lost interest altogether in the political parties, in the government that I voted in. I just didn't care. And sadly, I stopped voting. I didn't care who the government was. I didn't care what they did. I don't even want to know who in the government at the time. And this was made easier when I moved to Peninsular Malaysia. I forgot about Sabah. So, sadly to say, and that was what happened. I just lost interest. I forgot about Sabah altogether. Then something changed in 2007. My heart was stirred up again. My passion for the people was awakened. And this was because I began to read, I began to look into alternative media, and that was the time of the power of the internet. It was amazing. You can hear, you can read other news that, like, you go into People's Parliament, you go into Malaysia Today, you go into Malaysia Kini, you'll find the news there. This was because the mainstream media in the place where I live don't always tell the truth. So I have to depend and get my facts from the other alternative media. So that was what happened to me. And then there was Saya Anak Bangsa Malaysia, the People's Movement. This Anak Bangsa Malaysia that I am involved in now. And I found people with the same like-minded, just like me, people who care for this nation, people who care for the people who don't look at their belief, who don't look at the color of the skin, who don't look at their ethnic background. And that is what we should look into. We are all Malaysians. And yes, I am a Sabahan. And yes, I am a Malaysian. And yes, I am Saya Anak Bangsa Malaysia. And yes, I also attended candlelight vigil against the ISA, and I also attended Bersih rally. You think I was not scared? I was. especially when the FRU and the police force were just behind me. And Harris was there. It was deafening, the part of the shield. I was shivering, but I have to pretend I'm not scared. But it was amazing, because I was not alone. There were people all around me, different beliefs, different colors. They were there. And we served our purpose. According to reports, there was about 40,000 of us. But what did the mainstream media say? There was only 5,000. So, what does that tell you? Can we rely on mainstream media? So, you can, like me, we can change. And change is good. And for me, there is no turning back. I am a Malaysian. Yes, I am a Sarawak again. I am a Malaysian, and I am saya anak bangsa Malaysia. And for you all are, if you believe in one people, one nation. And like me, you all can overcome fear. Like how I overcome my fear during the birthday rally and many other candlelight vigils when I saw people being bashed and I stopped there, froze. And I was being pulled by a friend to get out from there. Yes, you all can overcome fear. And friends, I want to share with you. We have our young children, people who haven't registered as voters. Encourage them to vote. Tell them the reason why they need to exercise their right to vote as a citizen of this country. And when they get disillusioned like me, that I stopped voting, get to them. I was young then. I stopped voting because I was crushed. But talk to them that there is hope. And especially for the young ones. Because the young ones, I've talked to my nephews and they don't care. They said, I for one cannot make a change. But you have to talk to them. And for news, for those who are not connected to alternative media, not connected to the net, you can make copies, you can talk to them. And with this I end with, we can all, if you want to change the world, we have to change ourselves first. And then as Winston Churchill said, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Thank you.